Okay, hey guys, sorry about that. So we're coming to you live. My name is Lynette Bledsoe from LynetteBledsoe.net, and I'm coming to you live from my home office here in San Antonio, Texas. So what I wanted to share with you guys, just wanted to hop over really quick because we have so much craziness going on today, but I wanted to hop over with you guys really quick just to share a couple tips with you. Maybe if you're working a full-time job and you're working your business part-time, sometimes that could be overwhelming, especially if you're like me and you have children. So sometimes it's hard to juggle everything at the same time. So if you're joining me live, feel free to give yourself a shout out below. I'd love to see who's on the line, who's with me right now. But let me move forward, Joe. So when I first started, first started in network marketing back in 2008, May 1st of 2008, my friend and I both started the very same company, same exact day. But how come I was able to leave that job after just 2.5 years? Hi, Miss Shauna, how are you? How come I was able to leave that job after 2.5 years, and she ended up in a totally different situation where the company actually closed? Her job actually closed. So what were the differences? We both were the same age, had children. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna kind of break down everything for you guys just to give you guys a heads up. May 1st, 2008, we both started the same company, same schedule and everything, right? But the difference between her and I was every time I had someone who was interested in my company, if I had to do it on the weekend and sign that person up, or if I had to sign that person up, this is back in 2008, our company, there was no signing people up in person. So we had to do it, there was no signing up online. We had to do it in person. So if I needed to take a few minutes after work to sign someone up, I would do that. And I would offer that person say, hey, come with me. I have a person who wants to get started at 5 o'clock or whatever. You want to come with me, and I'll definitely put, we can maybe put her on your team, and then you can start building your own team. A couple times she declined that, right? So think about it. She could have had all these people if she just would have sat in the car with me. And then another thing, when I had on my full-time job, instead of going to break with everyone, I would actually head over, and instead of sitting there chit-chatting about what's wrong with the job and, oh, I hate my job, and sitting there for an hour complaining about what the job wasn't doing for me, I was actually taking my hour, eating really quick, and I was following up with any leads or any customers that needed me to follow up with them, and who needed me, or maybe had a question, or maybe I had a leader in another state who needed help signing somebody up. I would utilize my hour because I knew once I got home I had to take care of the kids, do showers, baths, and things like that. So that wasn't gonna, your children should never be the excuse of why you can't work your business. They should be the excuse of why you're working your business. If you agree with me, say hello, I agree. But your children should not be your excuse of why you cannot do your home business. And this whole month, most of you guys know I've been in like launch mode this whole month. I've heard every excuse. I've had people say they're going to join me. They've been joining me since the end of May. So, but you don't let that, you don't let that stop you. If someone says they're not interested, or they're going to join, they never join, you know what? You keep it moving. Go on to the next person. Most of you guys know this is all about, this is a network marketing thing, right? All network marketing is all about numbers. It's all about getting customers, or it's all about getting people to join in business with you, right? So you can't get caught up on that one person who says no, or the one person who's been signing up since May, or the one person who said last Tuesday the dog died. You can't get caught up in any of that. You got to keep it moving. You got to keep going. You got to keep moving, looking on to the next person. Any opportunity you have, if you're working a full-time job, utilize those lunches, utilize those breaks. See what you can do before you get home. If you have children, see what you can do before you get home. See what you can do throughout your break. You don't have to sit there for an hour complaining about what the job didn't do. Because like I told you, me and my friend joined that company on May 1st of 2008. I was able to walk away after 2.5 years. What ended up happening with her was, because after a couple months, she ended up staying in the company, but then she ended up leaving. Right, because she got caught up in trying to get promoted in the company, and which is cool, things like that. But guess what? After a couple of years, that company actually closed. They shut down. So she spent all that energy and effort into moving up within the company, which is fine if that's your goal. But if your goal is to spend more time with your kids at home. You know, stop and not spending time at work where you can do stuff with your kids. Then you may want to take some time out on the weekend when your children are just relaxing. May want to spend some time out doing little things here and there when you can, so that you can help your business grow. Whether it's following up with people, whatever the case is, you need to spend your time when you can on income producing activities, and not just, you know, I'm going to spend my lunch complaining about my job. You can't do that. And if you agree with me, say, yes, I agree. The time that the job gives you off of work should be the time you can go back and spend to your business, so that at one point you can put yourself in a position where you can quit that job. I don't know about you guys. Like I said, there's so many people in our company who have gotten promotions, because our company, you get a promotion within a month. So everything that gets done within that month, you can get a promotion for. There's so many people who are moving up in the company, and I bet you there's so many people who are sitting in that same company and are sitting here and saying, oh gosh, she's lucky. She was able to do it. I don't know them as many people as she knows. I don't have, you know, so many people are making excuses, but you have an opportunity to take your business to the next level, no matter what that company is, right? It doesn't matter. The reason why that person gets promoted in their company is the same reason why you can in yours. They don't have anything different than you do. They just work harder than you may have done. Right? So with that being said, I hope those tips helped you. I hope that gave you some fire in your behind, because I have to go follow up with some people. But remember, you're no different than the person at the highest level of the company. They just have either more customers than you, or they have more teammates than you. So I hope that helped. You guys enjoy your day. See you guys at the top.